to me and his channel.
What's up, it's your boy LOE Visuals. I'm back with another video. How y'all day going? I hope y'all having a productive day. Be back at it. Smash that like button. Stop what y'all doing. Hit the subscribe button right now. But let's talk about it. Teofimo Lopez retained his WBO lineal championship last night against a game contender in Jamaine Ortiz. It wasn't the most entertaining performance. And I told you guys that, Teofimo Lopez, in fights he's supposed to win and look good in, he doesn't do well. He just, he doesn't do well. And Jamaine Ortiz didn't make it any easier for Teofimo Lopez to look good yesterday night. He moved very well. He boxed very well. Every time Teo really got close, he just exited out of Teo jab hand and got to the center of the ring and boxed. But Teofimo Lopez was visibly frustrated in that fight, and we seen it, and pretty sure everybody else seen it. He was visibly frustrated in the middle of the ring, yelling and saying why this guy ain't fighting. But it's on Teo to cut that ring off. I mean, he got the win, but it's on Teo to cut the ring off. It's not on Jamaine Ortiz to do what Teo wants. Jamaine Ortiz's job is to make it difficult. And I think Jamaine Ortiz stuck to his game plan, but Jamaine Ortiz could have been more offensively, could have been more offensive in that fight. I think he should have just used that jab a tad bit more. I don't think he used his jab enough for me. I mean, he would flick it out, but he didn't use it like a jab to really gain some, respect. And if he would have used his jab more like a power jab, he would have had chances to, actually hit Teofimo Lopez, because he would counter a little bit, but it wasn't, I guess effective in the judges' eyes, in my opinion, I guess. But I thought he was doing well. I thought that in the fight, prediction I gave, I don't really call it a fight prediction, but I guess it was a fight prediction. I said that Jamaine Ortiz was going to win in the split decision. And at that point in the fight, I was like, I could possibly get this somehow, some fluky way. But I'm not mad that Teo won. I'm pretty sure a lot of fans are. I thought it was just, I guess a close fight, real close fight. And neither guy just dominated the fight. And it just showed what I said. Teo isn't, going to hang with a guy that can box. And this should just, solidify what I was saying with the Terrence Crawford thing. If you think you can get in there and do this with Jamaine Ortiz, a guy that really wasn't punching you, but countering decently, what do you think Terrence Crawford is going to do to you? You can't, and Terrence Crawford's going to sit in front of you and move and it's going to look way worse than, I don't think Teofimo Lopez would get in there with Devin Haney right now. I don't think that's a good idea, honestly. Just how you looked against a guy that could actually box and move around. Even though Jamaine wasn't super offensive, he showed, flaws in your game. And I'm pretty sure Teo's going to go to the drawing board and work on these things. But, I mean, he didn't look his best at all. And he was arguing with Keyshawn Davis afterwards. I would love to see that fight. I would love to see Keyshawn Davis and Teofimo Lopez fight. I wouldn't be opposed to that. But it will kind of be, I got to see, Teo's going to have to, get this boxer thing under control. Because if a guy could just outbox you, it's going to be a long night. Because it's guys that can actually box. And you had the advantage over Josh Taylor because you were more athletic than Josh Taylor. And Jamaine Ortiz is a very athletic kid. He mastered athletic ability, and he was physical. He was the bigger guy in the ring, if we just being honest. And I feel like he didn't really have to box as much as he did. I think he could have, sat in there with Teo, but just fought off the back foot. I think he moved around a tad bit too much, and that's probably why he didn't get the decision. But 115, 113 from the judges, I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. But the 117, 111, I'm not fine with that at all. That was an atrocious card. I got to see which ref that was, but that was an atrocious card from that ref. because there's no way that either guy dominated their fight 117, 111. There's no way. Yeah, and I wish Teo, would have probably got the stoppage, but I kind of told you guys it was gonna be tough. And I just knew it. Jamaine Ortiz just got the style to make it look difficult, and he did. I think Teo was gonna learn from this, but I thought Teo, maybe was gonna catch up to him. Like, oh, he's gonna catch up to him. Maybe Jamaine's gonna gas, but no, Jamaine was actually in pretty good shape. I think those 5 pounds actually benefited him pretty well. And you can tell in the later part of the fight, he still was moving like it was the first round. So, yeah, but as far as the fight, wasn't the best performance from Teo. And it really wasn't the best fight. The best performance, in my opinion, was Abdullah Mason's, stoppage. Keyshawn Davis got the stoppage too, but the Abdullah Mason, and that's kind of one of my young pups. I like watching Abdullah Mason. He's real nice. But yeah, as far as the fight, was lackluster, very underwhelming performance from Teo, but he got the job done, and I don't think he's gonna be talking as much because he didn't look good. A lot of people had him losing, Shakur had him losing, Bud had him losing. Those fans on Twitter, saying that, Ortiz was robbed. And that's never a good look, after a fight. It's really never a good look. And I think Teo's he's gonna be on the chopping block until his next fight. He says he wants Devin Haney next, but I don't think he's gonna fight Devin Haney next because Devin Haney's, I gotta talk about this in my next video. But Devin Haney's got something else going. Just announced. But yeah, Teo's in a bad spot. Teo isn't in a bad spot, but as far as the fans, they're not gonna be really too happy with their performance. But I mean, Teo said the guy wouldn't fight him, but it's not only got to fight you. You got to cut the ring off. That's part of boxing. Moving around on the back foot. You can't make him want to get hit by you. That's not boxing. But let me know what you guys think about the fight. I thought it was very lackluster, very underwhelming performance from both guys. I thought it was a close fight. I thought, 115, 113, either way, I'm fine with that. I thought it was going to be, but the only issue I had with the fight was the 117, 111. That was the only issue. But let me know what you guys think about the fight. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Stop what you're doing right now. Hit the subscribe button. We're trying to hit 1,000 before the end of this month. We can do it. I love you guys so much. I'm out.